Carl, just what's the vibe been like in practice?
Fast, competing, offense, competing with us competing with the offense. So it's just a good competitive culture going around right now. So that's good to see.
Seemed like this was a big one, last big scrimmage.
hmm
How important was today, just in terms of maybe settling some things or things for that?
Today was really important. If you had any mess ups today, we got another week to go back to the drawing board and really correct it. So today was a good day. Defense fought, offense fought hard. So it was a good day.
Do you guys like take it personal when when they get a first down on you or that kind of thing? I mean, how competitive is it out there?
The defense holds ourselves to a standard of being 1-2-3. So like when they do get a first down or when they do get an explosive play, like it's not okay. It's not like, all right, come back on the next down. Like yeah, you want to, but like it shouldn't. We don't want it to get to that point. We know things happen in the game, but our mindset is that we want to be a 1-2-3 defense. So
How does Dave react when y'all give up like an explosive or even a first down or something?
Dave. He holds us to a high standard, and it's where like that shouldn't be. Um, like what happened? Let's go to the drawing board, see what happened. But he's not okay with it. Lots of fire under our butt. Yeah, he lots of fire under our butt, but yeah.
If there's something that the defense is taking away from this scrimmage, being like we need to work on that, what's that thing?
Um, One thing I say, just keep fighting. Um, Long drives, keep fighting. This is where the summertime come into play. This is where the spring come into play. Like just keep fighting. If you can keep fighting as a defense, man, you can get to that 1 yard line, but you're not getting in, type of thing. So that's one thing that I'll say. Just keep fighting, keep going hard, keep doing what you got to do.
Is there a different feeling when you guys play here in the stadium?
What you mean?
Like for scrimmage and
Okay.
still practicing over there.
Oh, all right. Yeah. It's a difference. It's our home. This is where we play games. This is where the fans watch ball at. See us compete. So they want to see a team that win. But we come out here like we got that on our shoulders too. We got that chip on our shoulders. We want to light up this place. We want to pack this place out every night, every Saturday night that we can. So
How excited are you to be only just about 2 weeks away from lighting this place up, man? Is it upon you yet that the season is just about here?
oh yeah, it kind of hit me fall camp. Kind of fall camp is when I go into that this the hall mode. So yeah, I'm pretty ready. The team is pretty ready for the season. 2 weeks out, let's get it. All our hard work gonna show on that Saturday. It's gonna be that time.
For you guys as a secondary, what do you feel like the strength is?
Um, Strength, I'll say, is how competitive that we are. Fierce. We got just to name a few names: Caden, Kendrick Simpson, who's new, Devin Bobby, Devin Lemire, DJ, all them guys. One thing I'll say about us is that we compete. Like we don't like to lose. And when we win, we're gonna talk about. You gonna feel it. So that's one thing I'll say is a positive.
Throughout camp, who's been that offensive threat that you just love going against one-on-one whenever you get the chance?
1-on-1, Ashton. It shucks. Ashton, one of the best wide receivers. Like to get a chance to compete against a guy like that, and then like going against him, seeing what you can do better to stop him, and you stop him, and then he can go into his lab and he do something to get one on top of me. So it's just things like that I'll say like I'll say Ashton Hawkins for sure.
Maybe they're looking even at other things, teams down the road, but how much do y'all focus now on Tarleton, just getting ready for that?
Tarleton's week 1, so we're taking it 1 week at a time. We just want to go 1-0 every week. We go 1-0 every week. At the end of the year, should be pretty good. So we just taking it one step at a time, one game at a time. So we're focused on Tarleton.
I know it's 1 week at a time. You got Tarleton, you have a couple of non-conference, but does it kind of hit you that this is kind of a passing of the torch? You got the new Big 12 coming. What's your thoughts?
Pretty cool. Different teams to compete against, different places to go, and compete at their stadiums. It's pretty cool, but like I said, we just got to line up and play football at the end of the day. 1 week at a time, line up and play football.
Are you going to miss a Texas? Are you going to miss an OU, or does it really make any difference?
See, I wasn't here with OU, so I never even got to play OU. And Texas played Texas. It'll be good to compete against Texas now, but Yeah, that's all I got to say about it. Yeah.
Omar, just how's the vibe in practice today?
The vibe in practice. I feel like we had a very competitive scene out here. I feel like both sides of the ball were trying to win. So from the outside looking in, I think it was a great vibe at practice. So.
Omar, the vibe in practicing out here at the plate, where you're going to be on the field for 2 weeks versus
Right.
practice.
Is it? Is it different from over there?
Than our facility back at the. I say it definitely is a different vibe. You don't really get to see the stands and. We're actually going to be playing when we're at practice, but being out here, you kind of get a little taste of what we're going to see on Saturday. So I had a great time.
I got you. Did it kind of hit you yet? You're pretty much inside the 2 week mark.
I think just now, before I had the full fall camp focus, just focus on getting better, focus on ourselves. But now I can really reflect, and we're 2 weeks away from a game, and I couldn't be more excited.
What's it been like coming in and being with Coach Aranda and also Coach
Right.
Fab?
It's been a great experience. They've really been able to develop my game and take it to the next level. And then also the boys in my room have been very welcoming. So far, so good. I have no complaints about it.
Speaking of your room, just how do you feel like the offensive line is coming along, and what's just the biggest strength of this group?
I say the biggest strength of this group is togetherness. As an offensive line, if you don't play 5 as one, then you don't have a good offensive line. I feel like that's really where we're taking that next step from last season. I feel like we're all together. We're all, we all want to see each other succeed, and I can't wait to go to work with these boys.
Was it difficult to kind of get accumulated, or because there were so many new guys, was it easy to just come together and
Right.
get to know each other?
So, when I got here, everybody was so welcoming, and even with the new guys we brought in, they were welcomed with open arms. I feel like competition, pushes you to be your best, and we compete on the field, and then off the field, we're best of friends. So I think that's the best way to compete, and that's the way I think it's going.
Was it like offense versus defense out there? And if so, like, who won?
Right. I think, it's definitely offensive versus defense type of scrimmage. I want to say the offense won, but, there was definitely plays made on both sides of the ball. So it was pretty impressive to see, and I'm excited to watch our team ball.
What's the difference between blocking for Daquan, blocking for Sawyer?
I wouldn't say there's a big difference. We're running the same plays. They're both great quarterbacks, and they both have the ability to make explosive plays. So.
Who on that defensive line are you really excited to get to play against in a scrimmage like this?
I usually either line up against Coop or Jackie Marshall. That's who I've been lining up against this fall camp, and shoot every day. They've been giving me great work, and I've been doing the same. So I can't wait to see how it plays out.
Yeah, Sonny, you kind of greet him as he's coming off, so y'all are good.
Right. Yeah.
Y'all
We're
fight out here?
yeah, he's my arch enemy on the field, but afterward we're best of buds. So.
Is there any talking out there?
Oh, out there is a little talk, but we never bring it in the locker room, So, yes, sir.
Anything else for Omar?
Cool. Thanks, Omar.
Thank you.
Yep. Thanks for having me.
Appreciate it.